Hello there, I am Tommy Taco, and welcome back. Today I will be playing on the 4th of July in Toronto on American Independence Day here. The 54-34 Yankees at the 34-54 Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be Masahiro Tanaka on the hill for the Yanks against Chase Anderson. We just completed a quick manage session where we played the Orioles. Let's go back a month here. We played against the Orioles and lost the last game of that series, winning that series 2-1, and then we quick managed the first game in Toronto. Currently, the Yankees are in first place by 4.5 games over Boston and 8.5 over Tampa Bay, so continue to open up a little lead there. Here's the rest of the league standings. Cleveland leading the Central. The Angels have cleared some room and lead the A's and Astros by 8.5 games. The Mets continue to lead the East. The Cubs are leading the NL Central, and the Dodgers are leading the NL West. So let's get right into it. Yankees batting .271 as a team. In Rogers Center, the roof will be open today. I changed it to fast play. I haven't done that before, but we're going to give that a whirl, see how that goes. Let's see what we have for the lineup here. Urshela's cold, as is Andujar. And that's how we will look for today. I'm going to put Stanton in right field. Actually, we'll let Judge DH. But this will be the lineup for today. Leading off with DJ LeMahieu, followed by Judge, Torres, Stanton, Sanchez, Voit, Hicks, Urshela, and Mike Tauchman. Coming up next. The Blue Jays counter with Panic, Tejada, Guerrero, Hernandez, Tellez, McGuire, Shaw, McKinney, and Drury here in Toronto.
Daytime baseball here on MLB
let's take it to the field.
Today it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, DJ.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McGuire finds it, and he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, and there's one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, McGuire. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. At the plate, Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joe.
Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate now, Ruben Tejada as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Tanaka has thrown a little over 110 innings so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And that one is gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Number 44.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 3 for 13 batting line. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now, Gary Sanchez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. And know you got a few to play with.
Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that two.
And we'll have to leave it there. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
That ball is foul.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Batting it, the center fielder.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, McKinney is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Shaw stands at second with no outs. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
At the plate, Ruben Tejada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. On he pops it up. LeMahieu over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in the contest last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting it.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The 1-1 home. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now that.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. In there for strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Vladimir Guerrero
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone.
now batting.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. The 2-2. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Reese McGuire. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out in front of it, strike 1. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
The count now at 2-1. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. And the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You could tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Torres goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fouled away. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And so stepping in, Travis Shaw. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Shaw is retired, and there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. And there are 2 away now. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Joe Panic.
Leading off for the Jays.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Go!
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
In now, Ruben Tejada, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. No hits to this point. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And there's one away. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Right side. LeMahieu's got it. And there's one down now. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. And that misses 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be the imposing power bat, Torres.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gary Sanchez is the second out in the 7th inning. McKinney's there for it. And that's the third out.
ladies and gentlemen.
Last half of the 7th here, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney.
The center fielder, Billy McKinney.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Drury.
To the plate now, Brandon Drury, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting,
digging in to try it again, Ruben Tejada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Chad Green takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fastball well outside. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And this one is gone, a home run.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. And this will land foul. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Line toward right center. Hicks is there. 2 gone. But digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Into the box now, Billy McKinney. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Lucky.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Thomas Pannone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 45.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chase Anderson earns the win, his second, and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
On only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chase Anderson, his second win of the season. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 6-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.